Good morning all. In the last class we had seen about nouns. Today we are going to move further with another parts of speech, that is verbs. Now what is a verb? सभी को पता है verb verb is a word which shows an action. जैसे हमने कहा कि I am running. I यहाँ subject हो गया, am helping verb हो गया and running action जो दिखा रहा I क्या कर रहा है, activity जो कर रहा है, that is activity of running. So running यहाँ verb है. So let's move to the verbs where we are going to deal with different types of verbs. Now looking at the board, we have seen that the first verb which we have written on the board is auxiliary verb. Now under primary auxiliary verb and modal auxiliary verbs, these are the two verbs which has been classified. Now here under primary auxiliary verbs are the words which are the helping verbs. For example, is, am, are, was, were. is, am, are जो हम present tense में use करते हैं, was, were जो हम past tense में use करते हैं, have we use in perfect tense, had present perfect में have use करते हैं, past perfect में had use करते हैं, will वगैरह, ing form भी रहेगा. So these are the primary auxiliary verbs, that is the simple form of verbs or helping verbs come under primary auxiliary verbs. Now moving to go towards the second type of verb, that is modal auxiliary verbs. Now modal auxiliary verbs, when we write a sentence of modal auxiliary verbs, generally the sentence begins with modal auxiliary verb, or modal auxiliary verb can be inserted in between or in the between of the sentence also we use modal auxiliary words. There are different modal auxiliary words which denote different action. For example, the first one which I have written is can. Can I have written here, which denotes the action of maybe or possibility of further action. I can go to the market. I can help you. This is showing possibility. Assurance नहीं है वहाँ, but there is possibility which denotes can. This is also one of the modal auxiliary verb. Next is, it denotes the present ability of the individual who is talking about. For example, Ram can go to the market. यहाँ can possibility, present possibility of Ram क्या है कि he can go to the market. So can denotes present ability of anyone. In a similar way, could denotes, or the could word is generally used for seeking permission. For example, could I help you? Could you join me tomorrow? So यह word जो use करते हैं could वाला, वो generally हम use करते हैं permission के लिए. Next is may. May is generally also used for permission. May I help you? May I ask you a question? Should is generally used for advice. Will is used for certainty. Need is used for necessity. Must is used for prohibition or obligation. So these are the different modal auxiliary words which we use while we speak up in a sentence. These are called modal auxiliary words. पहले हमने देखा the primary auxiliary words which includes the helping verbs. Second हमने देखा modal auxiliary words which denotes particular action. For example, ability अगर denote करता है, यह ability के लिए हमने use किया है, यहाँ ability के लिए use किया can word, obligation के लिए, prohibition के लिए use किया हमने must, necessity के लिए use किया need, certainty के लिए use किया will, and advice, for advice we have used should. So these are the different words, modal auxiliary words, which we use to denote something. Moving further, we are going to see about the next type of verbs, that is transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. सबसे पहले हमने लिखा है transitive verbs. Transitive verbs are verbs where action is passed to the ऑब्जेक्ट जो एक्शन है वो ऑब्जेक्ट तक पास अप होता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ सेंटेंस देखिए, राम सॉ टाइगर। यहाँ राम इज अ सब्जेक्ट, क्या किया उसने, देखा, सो इट इज अ वर्ब। A is an article, A here is an article and tiger यहाँ ऑब्जेक्ट है। राम ने क्या देखा, एक ऑब्जेक्ट को देखा और ऑब्जेक्ट यहाँ क्या है, टाइगर है। सो जिस सेंटेंस में एक्शन पास अप होता है ऑब्जेक्ट को, और वी कैन से अ सेंटेंस इन विच द एक्शन इज पास्ड ओवर टू द ऑब्जेक्ट इज called transitive verbs, is called transitive verbs। जहां एक्शन पास अप होता है किसको, ऑब्जेक्ट को, उसको कहते हैं ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स। मूविंग अहेड, नॉन ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स, यहां जस्ट अपोजिट है ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स का, जहां एक्शन डज नॉट नीड एन ऑब्जेक्ट, सेंटेंस खत्म हो जाता है एक्शन के साथ, ऑब्जेक्ट की जरूरत नहीं रहती है जो सेंटेंस में, वहां या वो सेंटेंस को हम या वर्ब्स को कहते हैं इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स। यहां देखिए, राम लाफ्ड, राम हंसे, खत्म हो गया सेंटेंस, ऑब्जेक्ट की जरूरत नहीं है। अगर हम लिखते हैं राम लाफ्ड विद मी, तो ऑब्जेक्ट इज पास्ड ओवर। यहां राम लाफ्ड along with his companions, along with his friends, तो वहां ऑब्जेक्ट, यहाँ कहीं कुछ नहीं है। राम लाफ्ड, sentence is completed, it is a complete sentence, it does not need an object। जहां ऑब्जेक्ट की जरूरत नहीं रहती है, those sentences or those verbs are called intransitive verbs। Okay, now moving ahead, ये verbs तो देख लिए, primary auxiliary verbs we have seen modal auxiliary verbs, we have seen transitive verbs, and we have also seen intransitive verbs। Now moving ahead, what sort of questions would be there in examination or from examination point of view? First, the exercise which I have given out, pick out the verbs। A sentence would be given to you और उस sentence में you have to search out the verbs। For example, the first sentence, Ram wants more ice cream। यहाँ object है, ice cream object है, wants, यहाँ क्या चाहिए उसको, so it is showing the action। so यहाँ wants जो action दिखा रहा है, इस तरह का sentence आ सकता है कि एक sentence दिया जाएगा और आपको उस sentence में क्या ढूंढना है, verbs ढूंढने हैं। यहाँ verb हमने ढूंढा, यहाँ verb क्या है, राम wants, ये है ये verb। दूसरा टाइप आ सकता, आइडेंटिफाइड सेंटेंस दिया जाएगा, आपको सेंटेंस को ढूंढना है whether it is an intransitive verb or transitive sentence। अब देखा आपने यहाँ, patient screamed in pain। patient कौन स्क्रीम कर रहा है, सब्जेक्ट कौन है, patients। screamed यानी चिल्लाना, यहाँ ऑब्जेक्ट, यहाँ pain is also a form of action which is showing, it is not an object। अगर ये सेंटेंस, अगर आपको इसमें फाइंड आउट करना है whether the sentence is a transitive or intransitive, so here there is no object, only subject is there। when the subject or when the sentence does not have an object, it is called intransitive। तो इस तरह भी आ सकता है, एक सेंटेंस दिया जाएगा, आपको उसको आइडेंटिफाई करना होगा whether it is a transitive sentence or intransitive sentence। पहला सेंटेंस देखिए, राम wants more ice cream, यहाँ राम सब्जेक्ट है, ice cream is an object, want is a verb। so here the action of subject is passing towards the object जो ice cream है। so this sentence is a transitive sentence and second sentence, patient screamed in pain, यहाँ ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है, so it is a intransitive sentence। so फर्स्ट टाइप आपको सेंटेंस दिया जाएगा, उस पे वर्ब्स ढूंढने होंगे। सेकंड टाइप आपको सेंटेंस दिया जाएगा, यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई वेदर इट इज अ ट्रांजिटिव सेंटेंस और इंट्रांजिटिव सेंटेंस। नेक्स्ट है, यू कैन बी आस्क्ड अबाउट मॉडल ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ब्लैंक। जैसे यहाँ यू दिया, ब्लैंक दिया, लाई दिया, बीच में दे दिया प्रोहिबिशन। नाउ प्रोहिबिशन के लिए मॉडल ऑक्सिलरी में कौन सा वर्ड यूज करते हैं, मस्ट। यहाँ क्या लिखोगे आप, you must lie। so you should know a particular word auxiliary word. For example, ability अगर अपने को देखना है तो can word use करना पड़ेगा. Certainty रहेगी तो you have to fill the word will. So this should be learned by you. Which are the modal auxiliary words which denote which action? यहाँ blank के form में आ सकता है. Next, moving ahead to the last type, that is make appropriate sentences. A verb would be given to you. हाँ दिया look out for. Look out for. यहाँ एक phrase दिया है look out for, and out of that phrase, you have to make sentence of that phrase. जैसे I was looking out for you yesterday. Sentence. It can be anything. I was looking out for you yesterday. So these are the different types in which you would be given, a pattern would be asked to you during examination. The first one is pick out the verbs. Sentence दिया जाएगा, you have to pick out the verb or encircle the verb. Second is you have to identify whether the sentence is a transitive or intransitive sentence. The third type, fill in the blank would be given to you. In the bracket you would be given the action denoted by that particular modal auxiliary word, and you have to write the particular word for that. And the last one would be a phrase would be given to you which has a verb in it, and you have to make sentence in that. So second is we have dealt today with verbs. Second, this is third unit which carries 12 marks. So each parts of speech would at least have 1 or 2 marks. जो पिछले बार noun लिए थे, it also carries 1 mark. Verbs also would be carrying 1 marks. Thank you everybody.